Quick, everyone run in fear. The Nazis took over the world in an alternate reality. In Wolfenstein The New Order, the somewhat already played out scenario has happened in yet another video game. Wolfenstein's base plot is fairly generic, but it is details in the story that give this game a good story experience. Wolfenstein's story-driven game is the main reason you'll enjoy this new game from Machine Games. In Wolfenstein, you play as BJ Blazkowicz, a soldier in World War II who fought for the Allies. The story starts as you would typically expect, flying in an airplane and being attacked by Nazis. While in Nazi-occupied territory, a war criminal, Deathshed, known for his torturous executions, kills one of your fellow soldiers in front of your very own eyes. One thing leads to another, and Blazkowicz ends up in a mental home for 14 years. During his time there, the Nazis end up winning World War II with a new kind of weapon. They end up being the first to create the atomic bomb. The US ends up surrendering and Nazis take over the world. It takes until 1960 when Blazkowicz returns to normal. One day Nazis come to shut down the mental home and kill all the detainees inside, including yourself. You end up escaping, but the Nazis kidnapped a nurse who took care of you and end up falling in love with. It's your main mission in the game to get her back and defeat the Nazis. Wolfenstein is a first-person shooter packed with action and adventure. The game consists of guns, knives, and grenades. The gameplay is good, but the disappointing part is that there's not much in this gameplay that makes the game unique. Another thing was a handful of small glitches in the game. There wasn't many in the beginning of the game, but you could really start to notice them towards the end. Gameplay is a typical first-person shooter. There are 5 kinds of guns in this game. The fortunate part of this is the ability to go kimbo with each gun. This allows you to fire more ammo and kill your enemies quicker. There's 2 unique futuristic weapons in the game, Laser Craftworks and AR Marksmans. They both shoot bursts of electricity like bullets at your enemies. The plus side to using these weapons is that when you're low on ammo, your guns can be recharged with chargers located all around each level. They're common in most places when fighting indoors. The laser craftwork also provides a way to convert your gun into a form of a blowtorch. You can use this blowtorch feature to cut certain parts of the walls to sneak around in air ducts or to find hidden collectibles and gear. The AR Marksman is a rifle that is useful when taking down Nazi robots when regular bullets don't penetrate it. These 2 weapons are the only things that make this gameplay unique. The 3 other weapons in the game are called Assault Rifle, Handgun, and Shotgun. I was really hoping for more guns from a first-person shooter than just these generic title ones. There are different levels of difficulty. There's Can I Play Daddy, Don't Hurt Me, Bring 'Em On, I'm a Death Incarnate, and Uber. At first I tried to play on Death Incarnate, but sadly I had changed the difficulty to Bring 'Em On by Chapter 3. You are able to change your difficulty anytime during the game though, through the options menu. There's also extra things to collect during the campaign. Things like Enigma codes, gold artifacts, concept art, characters, letters, and recordings. There's trophies for collecting all gold items and letters, and a trophy for each Enigma code you solve. There's also trophies for unlocking perks in the game for stealth, tactical, assaults, and demolitions. Perks can be unlocked from performing the required task. These extras can bring more to the table and give more to the gamer. If you were looking for any online features, unfortunately there is no multiplayer in Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein The New Order brings a great story to the gamer, but sadly doesn't bring much else with it. If you enjoy killing Nazis, you'll like this game. If you like a great story that goes with a first-person shooter, you'll like this game. I think this game was good, but I felt like the gameplay was a little generic. I felt there could have been more selection with guns, with different aim sights and modifications to your weapons to suit your preference. I would rate this game a 7.2 out of 10. It is good, but a few improvements to the gameplay could make this game a whole lot better.